Hello, hello. I am streaming early tonight. What's up, Astro? Hey, hi, hello. Gameplay at like 6:30 if I start on time, which I won't likely do. Playing early because I have family in town, but they're out at dinner. And I am not eating in restaurants right now, so I didn't go with them. So while they're gone, I'm going to play so that when they get back, I can spend time with them. But I don't go out to restaurants right now. For reasons. Hey, Dallas. Just putting the link up, and then I'll get started in like a minute. Not even. Let's go. Post, public. Edit that. I misspelled. There we go. Starting on time. Good to see you, Astro. This game is really good, and you should play it. It's got the flight music doing the soundtrack, and it's a strong female lead with the flight music soundtrack. What more do you need? Big news out of Denmark today, Klaus was telling me. It's good. It's enjoyable so far. So, we're taking out cults, and the soundtrack very much sounds like the flight. Like, the battle music has a strong, like, just like in the Frozen Wilds.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
There's also an underground forge that's triangular shaped and has technology in it.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
How's everyone's new year commencing? Denmark lost a monarch, or is about to.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Yeah, it's going to the Crown Prince Frederick on January 14th. Or so I've heard. I am being stalked. It's quite the name you got there. I burned those. How did that not register? Gotta burn it more. Well, okay. Calm down, fire. Do. So much stuff to steal. Don't mind me. Do not perceive me. Why is this closed? Can I... What is going on down there? Y'all need to calm down. Now, where is the door to this place? How can I get in there without being spotted? I don't want to murder people. There. Nothing to see here. Watch me go into the building and decide that I'm not worth paying attention to anymore at that point. I see how it is. Where am I going? It's down another level? Well, shoot. I might have to kill this person. That's where I need to go. Okay. Do 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 do.
I should let Pericles' contact know.
Never you mind. Right? Wouldn't that be freaking awesome? Come at me, bounty hunter.
All over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
I like the typo.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
Fine. I'm more responsible. But I did it because I have one concern. Myself.
Then I hope you also think about today. About Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. There's too many hunters after me now.
Oh man, they got me for trespassing. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Just one at a time is all I ask. I like your phone's misjudgment. It amuses me. If a mercenary attacks me in the robbed city, is that gonna up my bounty if I fight back? Like, how does that work? I've already killed someone with 3 thumbs. What's 4 toes? Did I say 3 thumbs? Thumbs. Words are hard. Video game. I'm bad at dodging today. I'm still standing because I can heal myself. And I just killed you in the water, so now it's gonna get everyone sick. Now where's the other guy that's hunting me? Let's get him. Where'd he go? You. You wanna go? You wanna go? Let's go. Why are you running away?
should try to stay out of sight.
I like that they added this like Grand Theft Auto element with the bounties. More fun when you're stealing a helicopter, though. Ah! I could parry, but I like dodging more. I'm not great at it, but I like it more. What do you mean, Klaus? I didn't ask her to attack me, although I did initiate it, but she was the one that chose to hunt me. Do, 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 do. Better bow? I'll take it. What am I looking for? Not worth. Alright, alright, alright. Let's do the other thing. Other quest. Wait, what is this showing now? Y'all, I can't concentrate on crap. I don't know what it is I remember talking with you about the Queen's New Year speech, but I don't know what it is you're referring to right now. Because you told me about it, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I remember you told me what she was saying, but I don't remember what it was. Unfortunately. My brain's a little scrambled with all the offline cult stuff I've been dealing with. Like today, some dude was talking about weird threats. He was making weird threats about a week ago Sunday there was a bomb threat called in to the place that I used to work, and like my friend was like on stage playing guitar while like they went through with dogs to sniff out if there was a bomb because they chose to stay in the room while the room was evacuated. So that was a thing. So the police went through with dogs to sniff out, and there was no bomb. There was one in August also, and another friend of mine was drumming for that, and so he's like talked about like in hindsight it was ridiculous, and it's like they move off of that stage all the time, so why didn't they move off of the stage during this? Like, it was just silly to have stayed in the room, but that's whatever, you know. My friend says she stands by her choice, so what can you do? But then today there's this dude on Facebook talking about how 70 armed veterans are going to storm the place and barricade the doors, and it's freaking wild. I don't think he's for real, but it's still like, holy shit, what are you doing? So it's been a really weird day, and my brain is scrambled after that happening because my other friend was on stage while this guy was saying all this crap, and it's just like, can people please stop threatening the lives of my friends, please? And thank you. Oh, actual snakes? Oh. I didn't realize what I was walking into. Jeez. I didn't even see them. And they ate me. Alright, this time I'm gonna save right outside. That was so weird. I didn't realize there were like snakes. The name of the quest makes sense now. I hate how video games represent snakes. It's such a misrepresentation most of the time. But I'm gonna kill him with my bow this time. I think that's probably smart. I'm gonna choose smart. Speaking of choosing smart, I watched Barbie recently, and it was an amusing experience. And then I watched Lord of the Rings, and so in all of the scenes in Rohan, I just kept thinking about Barbie because of the horses. Who is Alessandra Ambrosio? Alright, let's save it right here this time, so if I die, I'll come back right outside the door. But hopefully, using my bow... Can't see anything. Is that all of them? So you just been stuck in here with giant frickin' snakes for how long? It's a rough one, not gonna lie. Those are very large snakes. Gotcha.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me, so thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you, especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes?
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city, before the Spartans can breach the walls.
A part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos.
These snakes are so freaking huge. Also very tame, like they're just chilling.
Snake bites. And someone hit the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiojos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city, because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
The snake dealer who conveniently profited off of this.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
Cleon's kind of elite too, you know.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Thank you for helping us see the truth.
The name Cleon makes me think of the Foundation. If anyone watched that and or read the book? I have not read the book, but I've been watching the adaptation on Apple TV where they have made some changes from the book, I have heard. Are there gonna be more freaking snakes here? Yes. The poisoner. Do you have an army of snakes, buddy? No, just you? Is that a snake? Is that a snake? Those are snakes. Snake, snake, snake. Can frickin'... Okay, whatever. So what I want to do is not get bit by a freaking snake. How many are there? Ah! Oh yeah? Well, you're the one that's poisoned right now, buddy. Okay, now I am too. Why are you civilians? What? Are you joining in the fight? What's going on here? Oh, I'm hurt.
Death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Still gotta kill the rest of the frickin' snakes. Where are they? Sneaky snakes in the grass. Good birdie.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
There was some by the tree. Yeah, there you are. It reminds me of that one part in Bloodborne. Are there snakes in here? Just kidding, there's snakes in the pot! There's one. Cool, 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 cool. Let's look at this dagger. I'm not gonna use it, but let's equip it anyway. Why not? Who cares? Whatever. Is this like supposed to be some sort of play on the Nemesis system? I don't know. I haven't actually played Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War, whatever those games are. I haven't played either of them. I saw someone play one of them once, though. But I know that the guy that wrote Horizon was one of the writers on it. So maybe I'll get around to it.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Mystios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Yeah, I like how she just absolutely mows everyone down. It's great. What time is it? I'll go a little longer. What are you doing here?
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice.
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say? Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating young man. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point of view.
Ah, the mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later. Ah, the mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later.
Thank you for your help, my friend. Thank you for your help, my friend.
It won't let me do anything acrobatic in this outfit. I have to take the stairs to get back down.
I'm too busy to deal with you at the moment. Go on, now, out of my kitchen.
Here, the mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on finding your mother.
Alright, I'm gonna leave off here for now, and this is where we will pick up tomorrow night. Because it's been about an hour, and with my carpal tunnel, I gotta go hard stop at that 1 hour mark. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I know I played at a different time than normal tonight, but I should be back to normal tomorrow. I just had family in town, and they're out at dinner right now, so I figured I would get this in while they're gone, so that when they get back, I can be downstairs to spend time with them. So thanks for understanding. I normally play every night at 7:15. It's 7:25 right now, so subtract 10 minutes or add 23 hours and 50 minutes, and that's when I'll be back on tomorrow. The stream goes up a few minutes early. Gameplay starts at 15 after the hour. Feel free to like and or subscribe so you can follow along. No pressure, though. I'm just here for fun, so do appreciate it when folks stop in. It was good to see you here tonight, Astro, Klaus, Dallas. Loved having you to hang out. I know it was a shorter stream than I used to do, but carpal tunnel, y'all. It's the PS5 controls are big and heavy. And my wrists are angry with me. But yeah, hope y'all have a lovely rest of your night. Happy New Year. And I will catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.